Hi everybody, welcome back to another episode of my mom's recipe box. So as you can see, we're back home in Maryland after a fabulous trip to San Diego, California. I miss it so much. John and Allison, hey, thanks again for putting us up, and thank you so much for sharing some of your really great recipes with us. If you guys haven't seen them yet, I have John's jalapeno sauce, I have Allison's chili, and I have John and Allison's breakfast smoothie, all on my mom's recipe box. So please go and check those out. I also want to give a big shout out to my new subscribers. Welcome! I'm so happy to see you all. And I hope you like the channel. And if you have any questions or you have any comments or you have any suggestions, please drop them in the comment section, okay? So let's get started. This is a recipe that we had while we were in San Diego, more specifically when we were on Imperial Beach, California. We found this really good Mexican restaurant called El Tapatio. It's on Imperial Beach, and we loved it. And one of the things we had, oh yes, with our friend Nina Dumont. Hi there. And hi, Mike. Anyway, we had this really delicious drink called horchata while we were out there. And although I did not get the recipe from El Tapatio, I've been reading up on some other recipes, and I've put together what I think is close to what we had at El Tapatio. So let's get started on the horchata. It's a two-step process because we're going to have to soak the rice and the almonds for 8 hours overnight. So you guys can just, wait through the magic of video. But Mark and I are going to have to wait like 8 more hours to try this really delicious horchata. So let's get started. Okay, so you don't need a whole lot of different ingredients. Babe, if you want to come over here. The first thing we're going to use is rice. This is just a plain long grain white rice. You can use a different kind of rice if you'd like, but this is the least expensive rice we have in the store. I mean, we had a whole 2-pound bag for under $1. It was crazy. So we're going to put this in a big bowl. The next thing we're going to add is 1 cup of plain almonds. Okay, no salt, no sugar, just plain. In they go. The next thing I'm going to put in here is, I forgot to open this, is cinnamon stick. Okay, so I've got a cinnamon stick here. There you go. Ooh, they smell really good. Drop that in. The cats are just going crazy. Don't mind that. And the next thing we're going to put in here is 2 of these boxes of unsweetened, unflavored almond milk, okay? Now, they make vanilla almond milk, and if you want to use it, you can. We're going to be adding vanilla later, so I don't really think it's all that necessary, but it's totally up to you. Also, you don't have to use almond milk. You could use oat milk. You could use water if you want to. Soy milk, whatever. Okay. And there we go. Second container in here. I hope you guys are doing well. Mark and I have gotten over COVID. It's a long, drawn-out process, but luckily we were vaccinated, and I hope you guys are vaccinated too. Okay, so I'm going to give this a stir. And then that's it. We're going to cover it up, and we're going to leave it at room temperature for at least 8 hours. Okay, guys? So come on back, and we will see you later, and we will finish up this delicious horchata. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. So it's been 8 hours, and in that 8 hours, we have had the beginning of a snowstorm. So it's been snowing for several hours, and I think it's going to start sleeting, and I think it's going to start raining, and then sleeting, and then snowing, and then I don't know what. So anyway, I think this would be a good time to whip up the rest of this horchata because I think we're going to need something comforting while we're looking out the window. Okay, so if you come over here, you'll see this is our mixture. The almonds have started to float. The cinnamon stick sank. There it is right there. And the rice is nice and soft. And what we're going to do right now is we're going to skim off. Let's see if that's any better. We're going to skim off 4 cups of liquid. Okay, so I'm just going to dip my measuring cup in here like so. Try not to get your almonds and whatnot. It's not easy. Okay, that's like 3/4 of it. Okay, so that's 4 cups of liquid taken off. And what we're going to do is we're going to take what's left in this bowl over to the Vitamix, and we're going to blend it all until it's smooth. Do not throw this away, guys, okay? We're going to keep that, all right? So let's come on over to the Vitamix. Okay, guys, so we are here at the Vitamix, and I have my bowl of rice, almonds, and cinnamon. You can see that, okay? What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in the Vitamix, and we're going to whiz it up and get it all beaten up together, okay? So I'm going to just start ladling this in here, okay? It's possible you can do this in the food processor. I'm not saying you can't, but I don't know. I wouldn't trust it in my food processor, because to be perfectly honest, you guys, sometimes I'm not sure that it closes all the way. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the cinnamon stick out. Okay, put that right there. Oh, you can smell it. It smells great. We'll add a little ground cinnamon to the horchata when we're done with it, so I don't need that cinnamon stick anymore. Okay, let's get the rest in without splashing the cameraman. Sorry in advance, cameraman. Okay, so we've got everything in our Vitamix, and I'm using the large size pitcher in the Vitamix. Small one would be too small. Okay, make sure your lid is on tight, and let's whiz this up. You want to whiz this up for about 4 minutes, turning it off and on every couple minutes to make sure it stays mixed. Okay, let's see what kind of consistency we have right now. Take this off. It smells good. A little spoon. Okay, a big spoon. Now remember, we don't double dip unless nobody's watching. Close your eyes. Let me try it. Now remember, there's no sugar in here. You can taste the almonds. You can sort of taste the cinnamon. I don't think I can taste the rice. Okay, guys, so we're going to take this off. We're going to put it through a strainer, because right now it's smooth, but it's kind of chalky. And so we want to thin it down a little bit with our reserve liquid, and we're going to add some sugar, and we're going to add some We're going to add some vanilla extracts. Woo! And we're going to add a little bit of evaporated milk. Okay, so come on back and we're going to get this thing strained. Welcome back. So we have our ground up rice, almonds, and a little bit of almond milk. Half of it, 4 cups. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pour this through a strainer. Okay. And all we're going to do is we're going to get some of that thick rice almond mixture out of here. Okay, I'm just going to stir it through the strainer. Okay, and this takes, a few minutes. Okay, guys, we are ready to put all the rest of our ingredients together for our horchata. So I've strained the almond and rice and almond milk mixture until, to get all the sort of graininess and the lumpy stuff out. And so if you come over here, cameraman, we're going to add the rest of the ingredients. So this is a can of evaporated milk. So I'm going to pour that in there, stir it up. Okay. And then I've got a cup of sugar. Now this is golden sugar. You can use white sugar. You can use, whatever you want to use. If you want to use the Splenda blend, you can do that. But if you do that, remember to only put in half a cup, okay? Because that is sweeter. So we're going to whisk this together. And now if you remember, we saved the almond milk from our soaking, and then we also have our, we are not going to forget this. The cameraman would never forgive me. So a good couple tablespoons, I would say, of vanilla extract goes in here. And since we're drinking this, use the good stuff, people. Use the pure vanilla extract. I know it's expensive, but it's worth it. Okay, so now you can see our pitcher's almost full. So obviously I'm not going to use all of this. I'm just going to use as much as I can get in here, basically. If you can get a cup or so, that's fine. And this is actually thinning out the horchata a good bit. So when I'm all done, it's going to be basically the consistency, I would say, of a heavy cream. Okay, it's not super thick. All right, so I was able to get a little over a cup in there, maybe close to 2 cups, which is fine. Okay. And then the last thing I'm going to do, and I'm also going to do it when I serve it, let's put a little cinnamon in here, okay? Again, we don't measure, stir that in. And the other thing you can do when you serve this is garnish it with a little sprinkle of cinnamon on top. Let's get a little bit more almond milk in here. There we go. Okay. And when we come back, we are going to taste test this lovely horchata for you. Okay? Hi, everybody. Welcome back. We have whisked up the horchata. And we added an ice cube to our glasses just to cool it off a little bit. I like it cold. Yeah, so here we go. Taste test time. Our favorite.
Oh my God, it's so good.
It's good. Yeah. You can taste the almonds, very strong, the cinnamon. The vanilla, I think, comes through as well. If we froze this and made ice cream out of it, oh my God. Or you can make a horchata shake by putting this back in the Vitamix with maybe a scoop of ice cream or a frozen banana or just some ice. Yeah. It'd be great in my morning coffee. Oh, this is so good, you guys. Almost, but not quite as good as El Tapatio. But it's good. So that's our show for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Once again, if you like what you see, please subscribe, like, share,
comment.
Let
us know. Make it and tell us.
Yeah, let us know what you think of it. Or let us know if you have any other ideas about what to do with horchata. Okay? Anyway, thank you for watching my mom's recipe box. I hope you join us again next week. In the meantime, stay safe, stay well. Please get a vaccine, okay? Get your vaccinations, get your booster. Stay safe, and we will see you next time.
Thank you, guys.
Bye-bye.